Have you ever wondered why the night sky feels so empty? The ancients knew the truth. They remember a time when the heavens were not this silent abyss. Once, 7 sisters shone above us. 7 moons, whose silver flame turned night into day, stripping the darkness of its power. But darkness tolerates no rivals. It waits. In the deepest trenches of the ocean, where pressure turns bone to dust, and sunlight is but a legend, something has awakened. Not a god, nor a beast. The primordial hunger, clad in scales. Each of the 7 moons was created by the great god Bathila to light the path of mankind. The first moon gave wisdom. The second brought healing. The third blessed the fertile lands. But the 7th was the most divine. Her light was so pure that demons could not look at the sky without being blinded. Men knew no fear. They built civilizations under an eternal glow. But beauty is always a bait for monsters. From the shadows of the sea, Bakunawa watched. His eyes, large as lakes, filled not with wonder, but with a burning, terrible envy. He did not just want that light. He sought to be the light itself. Bakunawa did not merely swim from the sea. He rose against the very order of the world. Legends speak of a winged serpent whose wings could shroud the sun. His flight was silent. It created a void, a vacuum in the air. The first attack was sudden. The world grew darker as the first sister vanished. There was no blast, no scream, only a massive, bottomless maw closing around the silver sphere, swallowing the light whole. They say when Bakunawa consumed the first moon, his scales glowed for the first time. He tasted divinity, and that taste stripped away whatever was left of his mind. Second, third, fourth. Every night brought a new nightmare. The earth grew cold. The seas overflowed, lost without the moons to guide the tides. Bakunawa grew with every sister he took. His body stretched across the sky, becoming a living constellation of terror. The 5th and 6th moons fell in a single night. When only the last sister remained, the world fell into madness. Priests lit fires that gave no warmth. Warriors sharpened swords that could not reach the sky. Then the people understood. If they could not kill the serpent, they must terrify him. It was the loudest night in history. Bathala, the high god, was pulled from his sleep by the noise. He saw his creation near its end. Even a god could not simply erase Bakunawa. The serpent had grown too strong, fed by the light of 6 moons. Bathala cursed the beast, tearing away his wings and casting him into the dark waters forever. But the creature managed to bite the final moon. This is why we see eclipses today. It is not just a shadow. It is the jaws of the beast, trying to finish what he started eons ago. Why does this myth survive? Why do people still stand on their balconies during an eclipse and make noise? Because Bakunawa is not just a serpent. He's a symbol of entropy. The fear that the light at the end of the tunnel is not an exit, but a mouth. Historians find traces of Bakunawa, even where his name is forgotten. In every fear of the deep, in every feeling that something is watching us from the black ocean, there is a piece of this ancient dread. Bakunawa sleeps. But he is not defeated. He waits for the hour when we become too quiet, when we forget how to strike the gongs, when we believe the dark is just the absence of light and not a hungry thing. Watch over the last moon. She is all that stands between us and the eternal night. This is but a fragment of the truth. The full chronicle of Bakunawa and the 7 moons waits in the deep. If you wish to hear the entire story of this hunger, show me your sign in the comments. I will open the pages that were meant to stay sealed forever. Now, the screen will go dark. Look at your reflection. Who do you see there, standing behind your shoulder?